Hey everybody, today we're going to put on stock exhaust replacement for a 2000 Honda Civic hatchback. This is going to be your downpipe. I ordered it all off Amazon Prime because Rock Auto want to charge me crazy amounts of shipping. And you got to get this little ring right there. That's going to go inside there. You're going to want some ultra copper gasket maker. We've got the two pieces here for the resonator and the gasket, springs. I'm gonna add some extra washers on there. You see those? I already took off all these rubber hooks because I think that's gonna make it easier based on what I've seen. Also, if you go to, I think you say it Bozel or Walker, these are the two designs. So you can see here the one I highlighted is the Civic hatchback. It tells you every piece, and that's basically what I ordered off Amazon Prime. Got all the downpipes and the resonator and whatnot, and then all the gasket numbers are on there. You can type them right into Amazon. They ship in 2 days. It was pretty slick. If you do want to go with the Walker model, it's got all their part numbers there. I did all Bozel for the downpipe, the gaskets, the resonator here. I did do the Walker muffler just because it was a little bit cheaper. And you can see on the back, more connectors there. Took off the rubber. When I bought this Civic, there was no exhaust. This is the last piece that was the downpipe. This was the last piece. We had to torch this off. Comes right up here into the cat. Try to get some better lighting. And then there's 3 bolts that go on there. We did have to heat those up really high. Be careful. And then we were able to get all 3 of the nuts off. And they are here. So I'm gonna put those back on with some lock washers and some anti-seize. Right now I'm just having a little trouble getting this off. This holds your downpipe in place. It's not supposed to be that crooked. It comes off straight and it'll connect right up into there. So when I get that off, we'll be back and we'll see where we're at. So when we left off, that piece was crooked. I straightened back out, got near where I needed to be for the most part. Sorry for the... So then I'll connect my downpipe. I'll move this over here. I'll get these 2 to go through. I'll put lock it all up and we'll see where we're at. So that was not a lot of fun. You see you got orange gasket seal leaking out. All the bolts are in. And these 2 mother bleeps were really hard to line up, maybe even unnecessary, but they're in now. Downpipe in. We're gonna get the rest set up on some stands and go from there. So we got this long resonator pipe. Got it jacked up there. I put it in the hook here already. Pretty good fit for the most part. Wraps around up under here. But this hanger, you can see that hanger's way off to the left there, but it actually needs to hang up here to the right. So I'm guessing in shipping that got bent somehow, so I'm gonna take it down, straighten that piece out. It is welded over there, so hopefully I don't mess that up too much. But here's the old finagling you get to do with aftermarket eBay orders, Amazon I should say. May not be professional, but I'm not a professional. We got a ladder and a battery prop into a vice grip with a wrench and a breaker bar to put some force on this bad boy and move it over from this side to the other side. Because if you remember, when it's hanging upside down, it's going into the middle of the car. I need it on the outside of the car. So we'll see what this turns into. So this is what I was talking about. That was on this side, not helpful at all, so I had to straighten it out. It's in the hanger there. Follow the pipe up over here on this stand. I got the hanger in here. These are pretty close, so I'm gonna get ready. I got this gasket. Flat side's gonna go on here. Beveled side's gonna go in this beveled hole. I got my springs. You wanna make sure you go in the back side here, because these are bigger. So that's where your spring will start on this side. Otherwise, it will just slip through if you try and put the nut on this side. So spring end in, I'll just show you on this side like so, because otherwise your nut would just slip through, and then your nut's gonna go on this side. That's where I'm gonna add that extra washer just because. And I think we're good to go. I'm gonna put some more of this ultra copper gasket sealer in there to create a really good seal. Hopefully won't have to deal with it till Wisconsin rusts it apart again. Even got the light on this time. So the whole bolt, you can see, is one long bolt. The spring goes on the back side, and then I add that little washer, and then you got the nut. And then I just use some ratchets. Got a little gasket sealer, that's that orange stuff that I was telling you about. And then here's from this side, you can see the bolt, once it touches that head, and that springs all the way down, that should be locked in there. Shouldn't be going anywhere. I hope that gasket's in there far enough, but we'll see. We'll clean it up a little bit, and then we'll work our way to the back one. So I've already hung the left and the right for the rubber hooks. This one, remember, I got it straightened out. That's from that resonator pipe. And now, what I hope to be the last part here is same thing. Put my flat end of the gasket over here on the left, bevel that in on the right, get those, draw them in together. Then I'll pull on this muffler a little bit, but hopefully that's the last piece, and then we got a quiet car. We'll see. There's that last one. I think it maybe almost tightened it too much. The spring almost came over, but that part's got to be flush in there. You want that part touching, and same on the other side. So you can see we're all tight. Literally have no movement. It did pull those just a touch forward. A little bit of pressure there, but nothing major. Everything's tight. We'll get on the ground, see where we're at. So we just got in, everything's tight. It was loud. I don't have to tell any of you that have ever driven with holes. Let's see. Oh. Can hear myself think again. It's amazing. Wow. Look at those RPMs just, oh wait, they don't have it. Let's check it out in the back. So I don't know exactly what I'm looking for because I'm new, but it seems to be holding. It's quiet. I can hear myself think again. Come all the way back. That one looks like it's in there too. And I watch people do this, but I don't know what it means. Constant pressure. It's quiet. I'm right next to the muffler. You can't hear a thing. It doesn't smell good though. Just want to thank my mom, my dad, you know, Jesus, God above. And I don't know, total amateur here. Don't know what I'm really doing, but it seems to have gone all right. Thank you to those that have posted before me. Hope you've enjoyed it. Post any comments or tips that you got, and we'll go from there. Until next time.